Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Casey, and a few months ago I made a video on why I decided to resign or quit from teaching. That was actually my second attempt to resign or quit from teaching. My first attempt didn't go so well and I had to go back into the classroom. But this time that I decided to quit, I knew that that was going to be it for good because I was going to branch out to many different jobs. If I didn't get a job in like a 9 to 5, if I didn't get something like that, I knew I was going to be looking for something either part-time or full-time, whatever they had, whatever hours they had. So I knew that this time I was going to make it work. But I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. I know a lot of the comments on that first video are very much when you can give us an update. So yeah, I just think that now is a great time because things are actually happening. Yes, finding a job does take time. I knew that. So before I resigned, I was saving my money to make sure that I had for the next months because I knew it was going to come down to the wire. So I have three updates, I guess. With my first update, I did find a job, and that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys in the first video, is that we have, as ex-teachers, we have very transferable skills. I feel like you need to know how to write your resume to show that, and you need to know how to communicate that when you are in an interview. I think just those two are the most important things. Your resume needs to show that you can do other things besides like classroom manage, something that you can do outside. But also, your resume, when you speak, you need to be able to show that you can do those things. So I actually got a job as an enrollment advisor at a local college. That was more towards the path I was leaning in. When I was younger, I worked at a college and I enjoyed it. So I knew that what I wanted was to look for a position in a college. So what I did was I couldn't find much on Indeed for colleges, so I would just look up the college. Well, since I'm also new to the area, I looked up colleges near me. I did that. I went onto their page, went to careers, and then from there I was able to apply. The process did take long. I initially interviewed with them like the first or second week of June. No, it was like the first week of June. And I'm gonna be starting next Wednesday. Actually, sorry, this Wednesday. Time's already taken. I'm gonna be starting this Wednesday, the 17th, I think, or 16th, the 16th. So it took a very long time, the process. So I really hope that if you're struggling or if you have questions, to please comment. I think I've commented on everybody's comment on my first why I quit teaching YouTube video, because I just want to be help. If I've already been through this, you might as well take advantage of someone who's telling you that if you have questions, to ask. If you need, I feel like even if you need someone to look over your resume, I feel like I'm pretty good at resumes at this point. So just ask, in the comment section. So please, if you have any questions, I really want to help people who are in my position, who were in my position, and who may feel a little bit lost. Because I'll be honest, when you give up a career that you thought you were going to do for X amount of years, you feel like a part of you did get lost. And that's just the honest truth. But I did feel very lost, and I felt like I wasn't seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But thankfully, I was able to land a job where I think I will do well in, and always hoping for the best. And just grateful for any opportunity that came to me. Update number 2 is that I wasn't stagnant while looking for a job. I had this idea probably about a year or two ago, I started making stickers, and I would make stickers of, or I had a Cricut, so I was making things that I wanted. I made stickers of Old Dirty Bastard. I don't know if you guys know who that is, part of the Wu-Tang Clan. This was my first sticker ever made. I only made like 6 of them, and this is the only one that's left, which I could just make more, but I drew it out and I used my Cricut to cut it. I've made let me show you really quick just to give you guys an idea of how this next thing started. So like I was saying, I've made stickers before, and then I've made like a Kendrick Lamar candle that I love. This is from the Damn album. But again, I drew it and I was able to cut it, and so that's what kind of sparked my idea a few years ago, but it wasn't until this year that I got serious and I knew I wanted like things with my dog on it, and I knew that other people probably wanted like accessories and merchandise with their dogs on it. So I finally like settled down and I decided I'm gonna put in the work to get this business up and running. So I started my own business. It is called the Pet Peeve Shop, um, where I sell just accessories of your dog. You send me your pet, because I want to expand. I want to do like reptiles and hamsters and things like that. But you send me 3 pictures over of your pet. I will hand draw it and I will, put it through my systems or whatever. And then I put them on whatever you choose. If it's a tote bag, if it's a hoodie. This is one that I've done. Oh, this one has 2. Um, these are both drawn by me, and so yeah. On a hoodie, I have my shirt on right now with my dog's name, and then probably by the time you guys see this, video, I will already be selling my cups. Look how cute. Look how cute is this. I kind of wish I would have put my Hazel on the cup instead of Whopper. Whopper is my fiance's dog. But I did put Hazel on a tumbler, which I love too. And this one is I love it. It's insulated, so whether you put something hot or something cold, it's gonna stay that way. So yeah. So if you would like to support or look into my shop, the website is thepetpeeveshop.com. I'm gonna put it here. I'm also gonna put it in my bio. But yeah, I feel like it was time for me to like expand and not try to like conform myself in a box. Like, I don't just want to be working 8 to 5. I want to be doing something else outside of a traditional job to kind of get myself going. Eventually, I would love to be my own boss. Doesn't have to be in this business, but in whatever it may be. So hopefully this goes really well. I've had a few orders already, but I'm really excited because I love seeing, pets, and I love trying to bring them to life in like a cartoon or animation-ish way. So yeah, if you guys like to check that out, go ahead, look at my shop, see if you like anything. And the third thing is I want to continue making content. I find so much joy in like recording myself, kind of like talking to myself, and or like recording myself doing things. I think it's because me and my fiance are alone here in this new state, so it's like a good way to feel like I'm talking to somebody. So I don't know, and not only in the filming aspect, but I do like to edit and I like to do a little bit of graphic design and stuff like that. So being able to like combine that all is just so fun. I feel like I can really get into the zone when I'm either filming or editing. I know I need to get a little bit more comfortable in the camera because I'm awkward. I'm just like, I'm not fully myself because I'm just new, but regardless, I still want to be making content. So, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good feedback from my other videos. So those are my 3 things that I'm strongly going to work on in the next few years. And I just wanted to kind of give you that update to show you, like, I don't know, I'm doing it, so you can do it too. When I used to watch videos of people who were resigning, I feel like they like had it in the bag. For example, I'm thinking of this one girl who she said like she listened to this podcast of this lady who was doing UX UI, which is like graphic design for websites. And so she emailed that lady, and that lady like took her in as like as an apprentice. And I'm like, but that can't happen to all of us. So what do the rest of us do when we don't have like we don't have our own business, we don't have something that we want to do, we don't, what else do we do? So that's kind of why I wanted to put my story out there, to show you guys that I did get, a just normal job. For this job, we all have the skills needed. To be a teacher, you need at least a bachelor's, or at least, I'm pretty sure, I don't think anywhere else you. So we already have like the basic requirement. You just need to really sell yourself in your resume, and when you get there. I was super nervous during my interview, but I just kept thinking like, girl, you are branching out outside of your career. For the past 3 years, you've had the same kind of interview process. You've only been asked to show what you know in a classroom. So like kind of give yourself grace, and you know, give yourself grace and just kind of be kind to yourself. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but be kind to yourself when you're doing this process, because you're taking a big leap, and that's the truth. So if no one else, I know sometimes families can also be a little bit disappointed when you choose to step out of your field. But so if no one else tells you like you can do this, you can get out of your situation. You're not permanently there. Um, you just gotta try hard and honestly like believe in yourself that you can get a different kind of job. Don't settle. If you are as unhappy as I was being a teacher, do not settle. We don't have to go back to those kinds of ways that make us unhappy. So just keep pushing yourself forward. You don't have to have a business idea. You just need a job to secure yourself until you decide what you want to do next. If it's go back to school, if it's learn a new skill, whatever it may be. So just be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, and you can do this. Do not fall back into the trap. Don't do that. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little update. If you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed my other videos, please subscribe. And yeah, like I said, leave me a comment. I'm here. I will answer. So yeah, wherever you're at watching this video, good morning, good night, good afternoon. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Don't forget to always be grateful for everything you have in your life. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can be at. So always, you're grateful for your running water. You're grateful for the clothes you have on. You're grateful for the bed that you get to sleep in. You're grateful for your limbs. You're grateful for your health. Be always mindful of how grateful you are for things, and good things will come. We got to keep our head up. I know some of us are going through a difficult time with your decision and things like that, but you got this. I'm living proof. You got this. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day. Don't